It's a busy few weeks for courtrooms across Texoma, but beyond that, cases that impact Texoma are moving forward in the holiday season.
Josh Hoggard's been keeping track of all of those local cases from district courts across Texoma and beyond, and he's joining us now with the very latest on some of these cases. Josh?
Yeah, guys, there's a lot happening across Texoma, from a former Wichita County judge being tapped to oversee a high-profile civil case to a Wichita Falls man convicted of murder attempting to appeal the court's decision. First, though, an update on a story we reported last week after more details have been released regarding a man who died in custody in Wichita Falls last weekend. Last week, officials with the Wichita County Sheriff's Office said in a press release that a detainee died in custody on November 22nd. That man was identified in the custodial death report submitted to the Attorney General's office as 61-year-old Antoine Wesley. According to the report, Wesley was taken into custody for a parole violation back in October and was held in the Wichita County Jail until he experienced a medical emergency on November 21st and was transported to United Regional, where the report says he experienced, quote, multiple cardiac arrest events. After family members signed a DNR order, Wesley was pronounced deceased at United Regional in the early morning hours of November 22nd. The incident is currently under investigation. Now, moving on to our local district courts, a man convicted of murder in the 30th District Court earlier this year has filed his brief explaining why he believes the trial court's judgment should be reversed. Ron Burdick was convicted of murder by a Wichita County jury on July 22nd, stemming from the fatal shooting of Michael Randall during the summer of 2023. He's currently in the process of appealing that conviction and the 35-year prison sentence, hiring high-profile attorney Keith Hampton, who was key in overturning the capital murder conviction of James Staley earlier this year, to head up his appeal efforts. Hampton's appellate brief was submitted to the Second Court of Appeals on November 21st, listing 4 issues regarding the trial court's judgment, alleging that Burdick's claim of self-defense was supported by other evidence. The state failed to disprove self-defense. The court wrongly excluded evidence that would have been critical to Burdick's self-defense claims, and the jury's instruction to reject self-defense rendered the trial unfair. The state now has the opportunity to respond to their brief. That brief is due early next year, pending any extensions that may be granted by the Second Court of Appeals. Finally, a former Wichita County District Court judge has been tapped to preside over a major civil case involving 2 high-ranking state government officials. Retired 30th District Court Judge Bob Brotherton has been appointed to oversee the divorce proceedings of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton and State Senator Angela Paxton. This comes after 468th District Court Judge Lindsey Wynn was recused, according to Collin County Court records. Angela Paxton filed for divorce in July, alleging that her husband, the Attorney General, had committed adultery. Shortly thereafter, Judge Ray Wellis, who was presiding at the time, ruled to seal all court records. Since then, a group of 8 media organizations have requested that all related documents be unsealed, which is the first matter that Judge Brotherton is set to address. According to Collin County records, that matter is set to be heard on December 19th. Now, for the latest on felony cases in Texoma, from new arrests, recently filed indictments, details from court documents, pending appeal cases, and of course, upcoming jury trials, make sure that you're following us on air and online at Texomashomepage.com.
So lots to break down. All right. Thank you so much, Josh, for bringing us all that court news.